YouTube, I'm with a girl. How are we? Hope we are subscribing, because if you're not, you have a problem with me.
Hello amazing viewers, welcome back to my channel. If you watch my last vlog, you know I've been buried under project work and level 400 stress, but today we are pausing the grind, closing the laptops and choosing joy. The Bible reminds us that there is a time for everything under the heavens, a time to labor but also a time to laugh and live. Graduation is right around the corner for me, and I didn't want to leave this campus having only collected a degree. I wanted to collect memories. So I've been ticking things off my final year bucket list, and this vlog is packed. We're talking about sports and major hair transformation and just enjoying a whole lot of moments God has blessed me with. So let's get into it. So I am at the African Games at Legon. I don't even have details about it, but it has been on my checklist to, come and see the games and visit the stadium, and I'm here with so I'm here. So among the 375 billion things that make up my final year bucket list, going to an actual game in a stadium was one of them. And I went to the CAA games at the Legon Stadium. Being out there in the stands, feeling the energy and watching people perform at the absolute highest level was so inspiring. It really made me reflect on how God gives us all with different talents, and there is so much beauty in watching people running their race with endurance. It was a perfect way to clear my mind and just enjoy a massive moment happening right at my doorstep. Next on my bucket list was something I've been wanting to do for the longest time, a hair transformation. So I decided to step out of my comfort zone completely and get my hair done in a brand new color, aside my regular brown color, and that color is ginger. Sometimes a girl just needs a reminder that she's fearfully and wonderfully made, and switching up your look is such a fun way to celebrate a new season of life. I really love the hair so much. It feels bold, it feels fresh, and honestly, a new hair color is a whole mood shift, I'm not gonna lie. Shout out to Darling Hair for making me look this exquisite. The mental stretch of my final year is actually taking a lot out of me. So guess what? I made a trip to the bookstore to grab some essential books that I needed and spend so much time, quality time guys, with books. And trust me, it was one of the things I needed to help keep my sanity intact. Oh, this is just a clip of me making sure my stomach is filled. Next up on the list that wasn't really or initially part of my list was the reality of my final year, studying and prepping for my final year exams. Getting through that mental stretch really took a lot out of me. But here lies the case where I got to spend much needed time with my friends, hanging out and trying to make sure that Frida doesn't go crazy. Oh, and a whole lot of other things unexpectedly became part of my 375 billion things on my bucket list. For example, getting a tetanus shot. It wasn't exactly the most glamorous memory, I tell you. But then again, self-care and staying healthy is also part of my journey. So yeah, I'm sad. So stressed today. I've been working on campus doing a lot of things. I got a tetanus shot too. But the reason I like is that everybody seems to be saying, I love the hair, I love the hair. I also had other things on my list, and God definitely balanced it out for me because I ended taking getting to meet a big time social media influencer, getting to connect with someone who has mastered the digital space was so inspiring and a huge reminder of where consistency can take me. And to celebrate, I went all out to try amazing food. And sometimes a little cheat meal is exactly what the soul needs to power through a hectic season. Video is called Last Days at Focado High School, as you can see. Yeah, last days. Let me show you how my campus looks like that night. I'm going to turn the camera right now. And I think my camera is well cleaned. And anyway, my camera doesn't do justice to what or how my campus looks like at night. I don't regret choosing this kusha. Okay, that's about it. I'm so glad I intentionally carved out time for all these moments. As someone running a business and finishing a demanding degree, it's so easy to get trapped in hustle culture where you feel guilty for resting, trying new food, or trying to step away from your desk. But I'm learning that celebrating your milestones and enjoying the life God has given you is an act of true gratitude. Taking these breaks and taking off these bucket list items didn't distract me from my studies. Rather, it fueled my spirit to actually make sure I finish my final semester strong. When you give yourself permission to pause, appreciate the small adventures, and laugh with friends, you realize just how good God is. Well, I still have a few more things left on my 375 billion bucket list before graduation day. But then, to anyone who is currently stressed or overwhelmed by school or life, don't forget to take a breath and let yourself smile. God wants you to experience His peace and His joy. Thank you guys for watching this quick, happy little vlog. I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay blessed. Bye.